Hello, AICE Journal paper. So here's today's assignment. You're going to get this sheet of paper, which you should already have in your possession. If you don't, you'll be getting it from me shortly or somebody passing it around. There is, I know it's backwards, so you can't see it, but you have the paper in front of you so you can reference it there. There are a list of different topic items on this sheet in this packet that are divided by different lenses, like literature, economic, historical, the lenses we've been talking about all year long. So this should not be new to you, but there's different topic areas. The first step, step 1, which I'm also writing down. So if you need to read the instructions, you can read the instructions, but I'm verbally giving them to you here as well. Step 1 is independently, so by yourself alone, not with the person next to you, not with the people around you, but by yourself. So silence for 5 minutes. You're going to read through each of these and you're going to rate your knowledge of them, either being little to no knowledge, some knowledge, or expert knowledge. Expert means I can talk about this for a very long time without any issue. Some knowledge means I know a little bit, I might be able to talk for a while. No or little to no knowledge is like, I have no idea what this is talking about. I may have heard the words before, but I have no idea anything else about it. And remember, these are all related to things that you have information on, not that you have opinions on, but that you have opinions on because of knowledge you have about them. So remember, we're looking for evidence. First period bell. That's step 1. After you've gone through and ranked everything, you're going to tally up each section. Okay, so you have the economic, historical, moral, and political section. You've got the science, including history, philosophy, ethics, general principles section. You've got the literature and language section. You're going to count, literally go in and you're going to count how many little to no knowledges you had, how many some knowledges you had, how many expert knowledges you had in each of the categories, and you're going to find the percentage for each of those 3. So math, English teacher teaching math, here you go. So you take the number of check marks you have and divide it by the number of different categories there are in that section. And that'll give you your decimal that you'll move over to your percentage, okay? If you need to figure out how to do a percentage, Google it. It's easy to do, okay? So again, you tally everything first. You then add up each column, divide by the number that is in that column, the total, and that'll give you a percentage. Step 2. This is where it gets fun and interesting. Step 2 is you are going to work with the people in your table group, maybe not on the same thing, because let me explain in a second. Whatever category you had the highest number of little to no knowledge, so the first column, whatever area had the highest percentage of little to no knowledge, meaning you have a lot of information you do not know about that entire section, is the section you are going to spend some time researching. And by researching, what I mean is you are going to go in and you are going to find something to talk about for each of the categories in that section. So, for example, the first section has war and conflict. Let's say I don't know anything about that. I'm going to go and look on the internet, news, Google, anywhere, and I'm going to learn something about wars and conflict. So maybe that's a current war that's happening. There are at least 2 big wars happening in the world right now we can talk about. I'm going to find maybe some history of war. Maybe there's some sort of like general that's created some sort of information about what wars are good and bad and whatever. That's fine. I'm going to find some piece of information and then I'm going to write down what I learned in the comment section. And I'm going to do that for every single of those different points in the category that I had the lowest number on. Okay, so whatever the category is, don't be one of those people that says, oh, there's less items in the literature and language area, so that's the one that I'm going to do. Honestly, they're all mostly the same. The only one that has the most in it, which honestly is the one that has these bells sometimes. Hold on. Okay, so the one that has the most is the economics, historical, moral, political, social issues. To be honest, the reason why there's so many is because that is the one that most of the questions can relate to. So if that's your lowest, then your best benefit is to do the one that has the most sections. And I know it's more work, but it's more work that's going to help you in the end, because on April 25th, in 8 days, you're taking your paper 1 and You don't know what the questions are. So the more information you have in your brain, the better you're going to be on that test. So doing more work now is going to help you do less work in the future. All right. So that's your assignment. It will be due tomorrow, so not today. You will work on it today, you'll start it today, and you will finish it tomorrow. There's also gonna be one more component that I'm gonna add on to for tomorrow. So get a good chunk of it done, but you will have some time to finish up if you need it tomorrow. All right, ready, set, go.